What's up, guys? How's it going? D1 here, and I have a big announcement to share with you all, but before that, I wanted to provide some context. This video has been brought to you by, I'm just kidding, no sponsor video. This is serious stuff. So basically, as a community member since 2005, I've been competing all the way up to 2009, got a chance to get ranked in 2007 for Melee, top 10 PR for New York City, same for 2008 in Brawl. A lot of people don't know that, so I was like, you know what, let me just put it out there in their video. And between 2009 and 2013, I also worked retail jobs in an effort to breathe new life into the 5 boroughs of New York City, with the aid of many great minds in the scene as well. Like, big shout outs to just a lot of New York City who came out. You know, there was a point in time where we didn't have locals. People had to go to Long Island, people had to go to New Jersey, upstate, etc. And, you know, like, we've had people come out in droves to try to do our best to keep, like, New York City Smash alive, right? 2014, and my birthday, March 4th, for those that don't know, I was faced with a great challenge of making something out of myself the moment I parted ways with my finance job in New York City. And I would have to owe it big time to the documentary as well in October 2013, which just like was a big catalyst to jumpstarting a lot of opportunities for members of the community, of the Smash community in particular, of course. It almost felt like the whole world was watching us at one time and wanted to know more about us. And in a short amount of time, I was able to reach partner on Twitch that same year, thanks to everyone's support on my live stream, which you can check out at twitch.tv/xd1x. And even scored a big, huge Nintendo casting opportunity at E3 2014, meeting the likes of Shigeru Miyamoto, Sakurai, Reggie Fils-Aimé, and many more. People that I've looked up to for many years as a fan of gaming from the casual perspective, right? The E3 Smash Invitational was one for the books, even if it had rules that didn't quite appeal to the hardcore niche. A lot of us were still happy to at least get the visibility and the acknowledgement that we've always wanted from the likes of Nintendo. Later on that year, I even got a chance to do Evo Top 8, whereas last year I didn't quite get the chance to do that, but I did get the opportunity to cast my very first Evo with the excuse me, the likes of Prague, one of my best friends in the scene, of course. He's such a talented individual, which is why, you know, that one time when he finally decided to quit casting, it really hurt, you know. Back in the day when we started commentating together, we tried to create an atmosphere through our casting that didn't alienate people from marginalized groups. And one of the ways we did that was by omitting certain words that were prevalent in gaming at that time that could make people feel like they weren't welcome. Perpetuating the lead by example mantra that I've learned from my parents, right? My mom used to smoke cigarettes and stopped later on in life in the interest of having a child. And I'm very thankful for her doing that. And for her to not even go back to that habit allows me to respect her even more and copy her example. Back to 2014 though, just to refocus. One thing that I forgot to mention was how instrumental Twitch was, not only to my success, but the continued growth of the Smash scene in the eyes of the mainstream. We've had many events that hit a large amount of max concurrence and unique viewers, which was instrumental in conceiving new members of the scene who had dreams of becoming the next best player, you know, and beyond that even. Seeing this though, I was interested in an opportunity to become one of the specialists that work there with a focus on growing the scene as much as possible through the company's resources. Thanks to some amazing folks. Shout out to Justin Wong, not the FGC one, Kevin Lee, JT Gleason, John Howell, and Anil. People that I talked to prior to even getting the opportunity. These guys, you know, they spoke to me in great detail and basically like opened up the doors, giving me the opportunity and just heightening my interest in wanting to be part of the team. And in early February 2015, I got hired on the partnerships team of Twitch soon after the next year with a focus on Smash Brothers growth along with the Crimson Blur. We were like a package deal. It was super dope. We had like a joint announcement. It was on Reddit. A lot of people were super excited to see the things that we would try to do to help out the scene. And in that team, I worked with many great minds such as Mike Ross, Cody Connors, the Blur, of course, which we already mentioned. You have to mention him twice, right? Frodan, Fiflarin, Hiko, Scott Ball. If any of you guys are into esports, some of those names might ring a bell. And other great minds in competitive gaming and esports to help grow their respective scenes. It has almost been like 5 years, and I can remember the numerous successes that we've had on the platform who have grown immensely and beyond compare. There's so many different people from Smash who decided to take up live streaming full time, and they were able to make a living from it, and we have a lot of people who got great visibility due to their matches being seen on stream. There are a lot of people out there who are just like talented speakers when it comes to Smash Brothers, who've out of nowhere gotten many great opportunities, not only in Smash but even outside of Smash, right? You look at, like, as far as commentators are concerned, we have the likes of like TK Breezy, EE, like killing it. You see EE, he's doing like cool things in like NBA 2K while still crushing it in Smash. We've seen like TK, out here doing commentary for not only Smash but also like Tekken, doing Brawlhalla and many other games outside of that realm. And we've even seen like Vicky Kitty and Aussie get an opportunity to do Overwatch related content thanks to Blizzard. So like, at the end of the day, it's really cool to see how just having the boosted visibility through Twitch, opening up many doors for a lot of my colleagues, and even those who are members of the scene but don't quite compete as regularly but are broadcasters today are still doing really, really well, So it's like super cool to see how Twitch was instrumental in that field. And I was happy to be able to just like help those guys along the way with whatever kind of questions that they have had, any kind of requests. I was always there, just making sure to help them out. So it was super cool to see Twitch do that. But I will tell you guys one thing, honest to goodness. As much as I, of course, loved working diligently at Twitch to help out my scene and many others outside of it, the Smash Bros. Scene and the general Nintendo community is a super big passion of mine, right? And I started to regularly miss content creation and also even commentating events as much as I used to back in the day. Well, I just wanted to tell you guys, it's been 5 years. We've had a lot of great successes, but it's with heavy hearts that I have to say this. But as of today, I am no longer working at Twitch.tv. And what does this mean for me in the future? Well, I've always had a passion for content creation and freelance commentary. And I also even voiced interest in VO. I want to actually get into that field. I think it's super interesting and a place where I can further develop my talents, right? I always felt that I was stretching myself far too thin, trying to do too many things at once. And for this great opportunity, this actually allows me to further develop myself as talent, right? As a content creator. So I just wanted to say, for all those guys out there at Twitch, big thank you for giving me the opportunity to be part of the family, especially, and also helping out my family, right? Who got me where I am today. All those people that use the platform, a lot of times people cast stones at Twitch, not quite understanding why things may be the way they are. But I will tell you guys one thing, Rome wasn't built in a day. The guys there are diligently working tooth and nail to try to find ways to address many concerns. Things just take time. Trust me, from a person who was working on the inside, they really, really do care about you guys. And, it was a pleasure to work along all those guys. There's so many people that I could shout out that if I were to just go down the list, there's probably going to be somebody that I'm going to not mention. And because of that, they're probably going to feel offended. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to the Twitch family for just having me, Excuse me. I have a cough. This cough is annoying. And we're just going to do this all in one go. So let's just keep going. Beyond that, though, yes, I am interested in doing more casting opportunities. I had, even outside of Smash, last year I actually had an opportunity at TwitchCon 2019 where I did a Code Vein stream for the guys at Namco Bandai. And it was super cool. I was really excited to be able to just continue to expand my commentary portfolio, And for you guys out there that are willing to support your boy, please hit me up. Willing to do any sorts of collaborations, willing to work as many events as possible. And I'm also open to suggestions from you guys who are the reason why I'm still here today, right? The fans, right? If you guys have any suggestions for what you'd like to see from this channel, please let me know. And also feel free to check out my Twitch, as I am prominently a Twitch streamer. It's at www.twitch.tv/xd1x. But I definitely would like to curate more YouTube-friendly content moving forward, but beyond the usual stream highlights. So please, feel free to just go down into the comments. Sorry if I'm just like tripping over my words. Obviously, it's like kind of a big, announcement for me. So a little emotional, But at the end of the day, if you'd like to support your boy on this new journey here in 2020, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Please follow my Twitch at XD1X. Feel free to follow my Twitter as well. I'd love to hear from you guys. And lastly, my Instagram at XD1X as well. Those are usually the 4 places where I like to post random content as much as possible. But I'll tell you guys one thing, just like I said in the beginning of this video, with regard to 2014, it kind of feels like 2014 all over again. But this time, instead of like having uncertainty, where I'm like, okay, this is do or die, what's gonna happen? This time, I'm going into 2020 with more confidence than ever before, knowing that I just have a loving community of gamers worldwide that love me for what I do, what I've brought to the scene, and I'll continue to do my best to service the rest of you guys, even if it means I'm not working at Twitch. So as far as 2020 is concerned, I am looking forward to this challenge with open arms, and I hope to see you guys with me along the way. Thank you so much for hanging with me, and feel free to spread the word, share this video, let the people know. This is breaking news straight from D1. Not currently working at Twitch anymore, but still willing to expand his portfolio of when it comes to commentary, and just like developing for his talents even further. Whew, that was heavy, but I thank you guys again for hanging out. This is D1 out, and have a good one. This is going to be a little bit unprofessional because I'm looking to the side and closing the video, and the video is stopping now.